unusual things as well on some of the shows. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first things first, it is cold again today, but not as bad or not as kind of frosty, let's say, as it has been. I said to Elaine this morning, and I spotted yours as well, the windscreens have a bit of frost, but it seems to just come off with one wipe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad out there. Road certainly was much better condition as I've seen it all week. Now, that being said, that's just where we were. It doesn't necessarily mean everywhere is, because we said this on Tuesday and somebody goes, yeah, lads, it's snowing. Mm-hmm. So, look, as always, take caution on the roads this morning. The good news is temperatures will be up around 5 or 6, but it'll be generally dry, lovely sunny spells across the county again today.
Yeah, it's not as cold at all this morning.
It's nice. It's a nice morning. It's a nice morning out there. Yeah, pleasant.
Nice morning for a walk. We hope you're in good old form today. You're good today, Andrew?
Yeah. I'm doing. I do that as a joke, right? I'm always messing with Elaine. Elaine go, "Do you want a coffee?" And I go, no. Or I go, yeah. Right, messing. But I find myself now doing it way more. Mm-hmm. So the other day at home, what did Una say to me? She said something like, "Oh, will you get milk in the shop?" And I went, yeah. And she was kind of looking at me, kind of going, "What?"
I told you one of my friends
said
she's not from Ireland, and she said, "I think you're the only nation who does that thing where you just breathe in and it's a word." Anyway, some of the big stories in the papers this Thursday morning. It is Thursday, isn't it? More on the people who were found inside a refrigerated unit truck in Rosslare earlier this week, saved from lorry tomb, 14 migrants alive by stroke of luck. These poor people had to cut a hole for air. There were 26 hours, at least 26 hours in this unit. I just think it's awful. I think to myself, Andrew, how desperate would I be if I went home to my daughter today and said, yeah, we're going to get onto a truck and travel for 26 hours more. They don't know how long they're going to be in there. Apparently they were delayed because of bad weather.
It's literally last resort stuff. It's
just awful. It's really, really awful. Jesus. So I'm so sorry for everyone involved in that story. That's on the front page of the Daily Mirror today. Barry Keoghan's pictured. He's everywhere, obviously, at the moment. The reason that he's in the papers today, though, is that he has revealed that he contracted a deadly, potentially life-threatening, flesh-eating bug. This is around the time he was shooting Banshees of Inisherin. Nearly had to have one of his arms amputated. It got so bad. Yeah. So that's pretty scary. That's on the front page of the Daily Mirror as well today. And then the rising Irish stars of 2024 are pictured on the front page. Leah McNamara, Donal Finn, and Niamh McCormack. Watch out for them. I don't know who they are.
I don't either. I don't.
He looks like an actor, and she
TikTok
does, I think.
people?
He looks definitely like... I don't know.
Sorry, they're obviously going to be big stars, so we need to keep an eye out for them, but please excuse our ignorance. We both were in the office looking at this paper 20 minutes ago, we don't know who these people are.
It makes me realise I'm getting old, because there was a time I'd be like, oh yeah, Niamh, and now I'm just like, I don't know who these people are.
There's a girl on Dancing with the Stars who I know from being on the radio, but nobody else does, because she's on the radio because she's, well, sorry, it's not the reason she's on the radio. Miriam Mullins is a massive TikTok star, and I didn't know that. I was like, oh, that's the girl from Red FM in Cork. And they were like, no, that's the girl from TikTok. And I was like,
she's on Red because she's a...
I assume so, yeah.
She's supposed to be a lovely girl, actually, very popular.
She's very good on the radio. I've listened to her a few times. But when I said that, they were like, no, that's the girl from TikTok. And I was like,
that's gas.
Over my head.
The modern world, Andrew.
I know. The Independent this morning talks about COVID, actually. Big drop in COVID deaths here last year, but highly infectious strain is fueling winter infection surge. COVID-related deaths in Ireland plummeted last year, although the disease is continuing to take its toll, with 920 fatalities involving the virus in 2023. And then between that and influenza in the hospitals, obviously, this morning. And the world's most powerful passports has been revealed. And Ireland is, again, as it has been kind of quite successfully in the past, up there in joint third. Ireland is there. So Japan has been joined by France, Germany, Italy, Singapore and Spain in the top spot, and Ireland is kind of joint third in there as well. So it's basically, people love us pretty much. Whatever you like.
The Irish Daily Star today has got a story about an area of Dublin called a headline here.
You keep talking. I'm just going to fix something here because it's pretty Wi-Fi's anyway.
And it's in Dublin. So if you're in Dublin, don't accidentally stumble into Harbour Court Lane. I don't know if this is a real sign, but it's a warning sign that says, please do not pee or poop in this zone.
No, it's really, I saw it yesterday.
Is that real?
Yeah, I saw it on the news yesterday.
So the picture on the front page shows a man taking a whiz in Harbour Court Lane, but it's an awful spot by all accounts. People are using it for peeing, pooing, taking drugs, and having sex, basically. So the council have said they're going to have to close off the lane. So people will just find somewhere else to do those things, I presume.
Yeah.
So also in the Daily Star today, Gardaí are questioning a teenager on suspicion of hiding a gun that was taken from Christmas Eve gunman Tristan Sherry. That's also on the front page of the Daily Mail today. And George Clooney was on the Today Show yesterday. Now, I didn't see it yet. Did you see it?
No, all I saw yesterday was a poll of who's more handsome, Dahi or George.
Dahi, obviously.
Yeah, but I didn't see George was on. I saw that they were plugging it. So
yeah, so he's pictured with his beautiful wife Amal on the front page of the Daily Star today.
Kinsella, and she's sickened to not have been in RT.
I know, actually, a few people messaged me, say you're there today.
Was he on Zoom, I suppose, or something, was it?
I don't know.
Was he there? He was hardly there.
Somebody tell us. Can someone comment on this? I don't know, but I can just imagine the excitement in the building if he was there.
Oh, I'd say there was people who were would have been on holidays coming into work. Aren't you off? Yeah, no, I'd say I come in and catch up on emails.
Didn't you leave 3 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. The Irish Daily Mail on the front page this morning. Second U-turn on housing from male refugees is the main headline there. Coalition under increasing pressure to come up with answers on migration as the government has made a second U-turn on accommodation earmarked for male asylum seekers as it continues to come under pressure from groups of protesters. And Matthew Perry hurled a coffee table at ex-fiancé. A picture of Matthew Perry on the front page, obviously lost him last year. He died, but yeah, that's an exclusive inside the Mail this morning. I'm not really sure why that's relevant, but I suppose his ex-fiancé is probably doing all these media interviews now and cashing in, maybe. Is that awful to say? By the way, they used a picture of his fiancée who looks amazing, and then he was a very dishevelled looking picture of Matthew Perry. But anyway, that's in the Mail this morning.
What's trending today? Well, Liverpool-Fulham is trending after Liverpool beat Fulham in the Carabao Cup last night. So a lot of people chatting about that on X. And South Africa's trending after they took a case in The Hague against Israel over claims of genocide. So that's also somebody people are talking about online this morning.
Bitcoin ETF is trending. I said to Elaine, I
WTF?
have absolutely no idea what... I don't get the whole cryptocurrency world. There's a very good thing on Netflix called Bitcoin at the moment. I'm kind of halfway through that. I started falling asleep. Not because of the programme.
Yeah.
Blame my sleep patterns. Anyway, it's about a bunch of lads who come up with their own... What they did was they came up with... so you can't spend Bitcoin in the shop, but they come up with a debit card that you can go to an ATM and take out.
Wow, okay.
It was fake. It was a total...
I was going to say, that makes it more real.
Total con. But anyway, Bitcoin ETF is trending, and as somebody who knows nothing about cryptocurrency, I don't know what it is, so Google it. And Haas is trending, the Formula 1 team. Gunter Steiner, their team principal, his contract hasn't been renewed, so they're going to promote somebody from within. So he's no longer with Haas. But I was saying to Elaine, if you watch the Drive to Survive series on Netflix, which is brilliant, even if you're not into Formula 1, he's kind of like an unofficial star of it because of just how honest he is. He's quite funny, but anyway, that's also trending this morning as well.
So we're live on Radio Kerry in a couple of minutes. We've got a busy show coming up. Looking forward to it. Whatever you're up to today, get in touch with us. Let us know. We'll give you a mention on the programme.
Have a good day. Good
luck.
luck.
Bye-bye, guys.
Best wishes for the future. Not today.